Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. All right, y'all all know that I love guns, gears, knives, things like that. However, y'all might not know that I'm a watch collector. I love watches. So I'm going to introduce you to the new Core Eclipse chronograph dive watch. This thing is pretty badass. So I just received it and I want to show y'all this. Now Core did send this in for testing and evaluation. If y'all know, I've been working with Core for probably about 4 or 5 years. Love their belts, love their battle belts, all that stuff. Now they're into the watch game. And this is a really awesome box. It is like a little mini ammo can. Check this thing out. I mean, it's really, really cool. You know, it says Core Essentials right here, has their logo. And watch, when you pop this open, you just kind of pop it like an ammo can. And there's their emblem kind of cut right in the middle of it. So you open it up, and here's your presentation. Really nice box, you know, cut out for the watch. Does have the instructions right here. And of course the watch, we'll pull it out here. I have not even put it on my wrist yet. Kind of a box opening, kind of going over all the stats. I'll move the box out of the way, or I'll tell you what, we'll just kind of stick it right here so you can see it in the side. But really, really nice watch. Now, and it does have the covering over it, so you might see a little bit of a reflection. But let's just go over kind of your basics right now. It does have the Swiss-made Ronda 10 jewel analog quartz. So this is a Swiss-made watch. Really, really nice. Kind of has a stealth low luminance marking, so it's not bright on the lume. You know, y'all have probably seen watches, you know, where you cover this up and you get a lot of lume, but this is kind of a stealth type, so it does not have a lot of lume in it. The case is 316L surgical stainless steel. It is 44 millimeters in the diameter, the width, and then the case is 13 millimeters tall and 4.5 ounces. The finish is called black vacuum plated. Really nice, you know, kind of look. It does have a sapphire crystal, so it's not plastic. Sapphire is a really nice crystal, if y'all know anything about that. That is on a lot of the high-end watches. It's water resistant to 300 meters, 900 foot, and does have a helium escape valve. All the goodies that you need. On the bands, it does come with 2 different bands. This is one that it comes with that's on here, and I do have another band right here that it comes with. So I'll show you that here in just 1 second. The sizing, it's micro adjustable. If you're familiar with their belts, how you actually put them on and ratchet them on, this is like the first ratcheting watch system I've ever seen. So it kind of goes from like 1/8 increments. You know, it fits wrist from 12.5 centimeters up to 21.5 centimeters. And again, it does have the ammo box for storage, 4-year battery, and a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. But let's kind of get into it. You know, easy to set. I haven't set it yet, but of course you pull the stem out, you know, standard watch stuff. But let's go ahead and take the plastic off. You know, the protective coating. We'll go ahead and pop that off. Oh man, look at that. That thing is really nice. Look at that. It does have your stopwatch feature. It has a date. It is very small right here under your, between your 4 and your 5. If you can see that, it does have a watch, or excuse me, a date. But, and as far as your dive, you know, adjustments, you know, your bezel, you can actually turn it. I'll let you hear it here. So it is very tactile. And as far as your kind of give going backwards, like when you click it, you know, of course, it doesn't turn the other way. It only goes one direction. And you can see right here is your 12 o'clock where the little point is, or wherever you need to adjust it. But it doesn't really have any backlash. It might have a little bit. You know, what I'm meaning is twisting the opposite way. So there it is right there. And as far as going backwards, it really, I mean, it might have a slight amount, but I've got some, you know, less expensive ones where they do have a lot of play in them. And this one's very tight and kind of really micro clicks. So, but you can see the ratcheting system right inside of there, just like their belt system. And the way that it works is you actually pull this up. So you'll see your little tab right here on the buckle. You pull that up and then pull it out. So that's kind of the way it looks. And I'll show you the ratcheting system again. And if you're not familiar with a lot of the watch bands, this does have a 24 millimeter lug, and it does have the quick release. So this little tab right here, you actually pull the pin in and you just pop the band off and you can put the other bands on. It does have 2 holders for your leftover watch extension right here. You'll see that. It does say Core branded Eclipse right there on the back. And again, it's 300 millimeters, or excuse me, 300 meters so of water resistant. So that's pretty damn good. I mean, I've got some really high-end watches that do not go that far, so at all. So this is actually a really nice unit. Now the MSRP on this is $395. They do have free shipping on this right now, and if you're interested in it, you can also use my discount code. It's BJGG10, all capitalized, BJGG10, and that'll save you 10% off any Core product, the watch, the belts, whatever you want from Core. That'll save you 10% off. But really nice unit. This is kind of a box opening. I just kind of wanted to go over everything. And then as far as your other band that it comes with, you know, I'll pop that out. This is kind of like a ribbed type, where the other one is more of a smooth. I don't know which one I'm going to run yet. Probably test it with the one that it came on, or came on it. But this one's kind of a ribbed. And then here's your little unit that I was talking about. You actually you can watch this pin right here. You just kind of push this in right there, and these, you know, kind of, well, it's hard to see, but you can see when I do that, it actually pulls that in. So they're kind of quick release, but, you know, let me know which bands you like the best. And kind of EDC, you know, a lot of people might say, hey, you're old school, you like a mechanical type watch. I'm not really a smartwatch guy. You know, I like the old school type watches like this, where I can actually see the time. It's also a great conversational piece. A lot of my watches I get asked about all the time. You know, like, oh my gosh, what kind of watch is that? You know, and it's just a great conversation starter. It does say Core right at the top on the face. It's kind of hard to see because, of course, the hands are there. But it does say Core, you know, K-O-R-E, all in capitalized. And then it, you know, has your markings here of your meters and all that good stuff. But, you know, really a nice watch. I'm excited. I will be wearing this, testing it out, banging it up, you know, not babying it. I'm just going to use it as everyday use and see how it holds up. And of course, I will have a follow-up. But, you know, let me know what you think below. Are you interested in watches like this? I really like the dive type watches, and I have really huge hands. And with small watches, it really looks kind of funny. I'll put this on my wrist here real quick and let you see what it looks like. Might take me just a second because I'm not used to this band. You have to pull the little tab up, which I'm not used to yet. Again, this is kind of your first box opening. Let's get her started here. All right, and I'm kind of doing this so you can see it, but you just pull this. Well, trying to do this one-handed, sorry. And I've got the camera in my way. Come on. Yeah, it is a little different. You got to kind of pull it up and pull at the same time. And I'm sure once I start wearing it, oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay, there is a little trick to it. You just get over on this other side and you can see it kind of clicking. You just pull, you know, put your finger on this side and pull, and it actually goes click, click, click like your belts do. But that's it on the wrist if you want to see it. Sorry, it's just a very awkward angle, but really nice unit. And you can move this, you know, to wherever you want it. Does have some play to adjust this right here, but that's really nice. You can kind of get micro adjustments. Sorry about that. Trying to do the best I can on camera. But in order to take it off, you just actually pull this and you just pull from here. Again, kind of like you would do with your belt. So you just lift this up and pull this out, just like that. So I'll show you here while we've got it off. Just put it in and you can hear it click. I'll let you listen to it. So it just kind of ratchets just like the belt system. You can actually see it in here. I'll push it and see if you can see it ratcheted. I mean, that's really cool. And then you lift this to release, just like that. But I think it's a really cool option. Like I said, this is the first box opening, first testing. I'm going to be wearing it, trying it out, letting you know what I think, and we will be doing a follow-up. So let me know down below what you think about watches. Do you wear them? Do you care about them? Are you a smartwatch guy? Are you an old school guy like myself? You know, very interested in seeing what you think. And $395 for a watch like this with this type of movement, you know, Swiss made with a sapphire crystal, that's really a hell of a deal if you've really priced out watches. I mean, they're not cheap, but for this kind of quality, for what it's showing, it should be a really quality watch, and I'm excited to try it out. So I appreciate y'all. Again, if you want to use the discount code for any of the belts, the battle belts, the watches, any of the other core belts, you can use BJGG10, and that will save you 10% off. And they are offering free shipping any order over $100, so that's a hell of a deal too. But I appreciate y'all watching. Have any questions, comments, concerns? Let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all so much. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.